And now we get a chance to showcase the juniors while we wait for some more of our parade of champions to come back down the road and get ready to take their place down there on the stage. I said yesterday when we saw these cars, one of the great things about NHRA, and there are a lot of them, but one of the really great things is this, the Summit Racing Junior Drag Racing League that has been around for so many years and has gotten so many drivers that started off in the little cars and moved on to huge success, either in the Lucas Oil Series or even up in the Camping World Series. And the fact that they get to come out here and make exhibition runs in front of you great fans here at Auto Club Raceway Pomona. Little leaguers don't get to play during the 7th inning stretch of a Major League Baseball game, but little leaguers get to come out here and show off just before their pro counterparts at the Camping World Drag Racing Series take to the track. Brody Connor lined up over there on the left side of the racetrack. Brody is 10 years old. He's a 5th grader. He's a track champion. When he's not racing, he says, game in a dirt bike ride. Goal, more Wallies. I believe that's the goal of everybody who's ever raced in NHRA. Over in the right lane is Caden Oliveira, 9 years old. Caden is a 3rd grader and already a multiple Wally winner. Likes soccer, football, and wants to learn to be a better bracket racer, hanging out with his family and friends. So 9 years old and 10 years old getting a chance to run in front of all you great fans here at Auto Club Raceway Pomona. The junior cars run to the 8th. A little bit quick on the trigger down there was Caden as he lights that red bulb. Brody goes through the top end, 892, 73 miles an hour, 12 at 51 miles an hour for Caden. For the youngsters, as the youngsters get older, they get to go faster. You can start when you're 5 years old, but you don't start in a real fast car when you're 5 years old. You got to work your way up to that. 705H, that's Haley Gutierrez on the right side. Haley's 12 years old, 7th grader, and she is already a multiple-time winner on tour. Volleyball, softball, music, and binge-watching TV. She wants to win an NHRA Division Championship as well as a Western Conference Final. That is brother Cole Gutierrez, 11 years old. It's in the left lane. We got a brother-sister matchup here. Cole likes dirt bikes, RC cars, Hot Wheels, and actually, he said anything that has wheels. Well, Haley got the better on the reaction timer at this end of the racetrack. He goes 9:10, 70 miles an hour. Cole Gutierrez, a little bit tardy on the light, 896 at 74 miles per hour. And now, in the right lane, we've got Carly Ball, 13 years old. Won her first Wally last year after being in the final round a dozen times. I'm telling you, that stick-to-itiveness finally paid off. She wants to learn to weld and work with wood. I think that's awesome. I don't think you can weld wood. I said that yesterday, but I still think it's awesome that she wants to take up a career in the trade. Christian Lapierre on the left side, 3-time track champion, only 12 years old. Drag racing, basketball, football, reading. Yeah, that's me. He wants to race Antron Brown sometime. Antron, look out. The youngsters are coming for you. Antron's got himself a fleet of junior dragsters, you know. His kids both race in the category. All 8, however many kids he's got, I don't know. Carly Ball, 808, 79 miles an hour down to the 8th mile type. Christian goes 886 at 73 miles per. Let's see who we've got coming up next. 705A. Why, that would be Artie Gutierrez, 15 years old. Artie over here on the right side. 10th grade. Varsity, softball, and volleyball. Going into sports medicine. I'm telling you, this kid's got a heck of a future, including drag racing. Caitlin Torres. As in Val Torres? Oh, man, that's a pretty good racing jeans. I saw Val down there. Yeah, how about that? Val hanging out here. I believe it's his granddaughter. Wants to travel, go to the river, and paddleboard. I don't know where that are. Paddleboarding sounds like a lot of work. Artie Gutierrez a little bit quick on the tree up here. 3 thou on the red side. Good side-by-side run down his drive. Oh, how about the parachute? Gotta love the parachute. Already showing off by dumping laundry down there. 8 flat, 81 miles an hour. me tell you something. Caitlin Torres has an 0:12 reaction time. I think it runs in the family. And then a solid run at 7:92 down to the finish line. Next up in the left lane, you got Ethan Williams. Ethan is 16 years old. Listen to the pop and bang of these things. As you get older, you're allowed to go faster. And these are some of the real hot rods. Jack Higley on the right side, also 16 years old. Jack, when he's not racing, likes working on his truck and hanging out with his friends. Ethan likes riding dirt bikes, going fishing, spending time outdoors, wants to be a nostalgia top fuel driver. Why not? 16-year-olds getting it after on the tree. Both of them are double O on the red side. Listen to those alcohol-burning little Briggs motors. 807, 82 miles an hour. Comes up for Ethan. 819 for Jack. See, this is racer mentality. The Junior Drag Racing League started because there was a kid in New Jersey that couldn't catch a baseball. And I'm not making that up. He didn't have a whole lot of athletic ability, but his dad owned a racetrack, and he said, why don't you just build me a car? I just want to race. So they folded up some pipe, got a 5-horse Briggs & Stratton, made a junior dragster. Well, you can't just have one. You got to have another one, so you'd have somebody to race. And then every kid that saw him wanted him. Now, they started as 5-horse Briggs & Stratton motors. But we're drag racers. Somebody said, hey, how about if we build a billet block? What if we get a billet crank? What if we put 14-to-1 compression in them? And that's exactly what happened here. It's crazy. These are junior comp cars, motorcycle engines. You can hear the difference in tone as they line up and get set to go. Caden Ball on the left side, Jacqueline Gonzalez on the right side. And they wind those things up into 600 miles an hour. Parachute comes out for Jacelyn down there. Former junior team at champion. And for Caden, solid run down there as well. 689 at 98 miles an hour in the junior comper. Hey, a big tip of the cap to all of the junior families for coming out here, spending the weekend. There have been a lot of kids over there that have been checking out the display and talking about how to get involved in the Summit Racing Junior Drag Racing League. How far can you go? Well, ask JR, ask Leah, ask Erica, ask Mason, ask Bobby Bodie, ask, you want me to go on? I mean, you can go as far as your talent, desire, and drive will take you in the NHRA.